Tonight, it's the last lifeline for millions of desperate Syrian refugees. Trucks carrying food, medicine, and barely a trickle of COVID vaccines to people living in border camps. Their homes destroyed by 10 years of civil war. But now Russia threatening to close this crossing next month.
They stand a chance of dying.
President Biden's UN ambassador, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, arriving at the border today with more U.S. aid, $239 million.
It's life and death on top of war, which continues as we speak. There's COVID. How does that add to the dimensions of this crisis?
For the refugees, here's what I heard today. It's just another reason to die.
Another reason to die.
Another reason to die. So it's just added on top of starvation, violence, desperation. Another reason to die.
This is known as point zero. This gate is open. That is Syria. I'm standing on Turkish land. Here, Turkey is working with the UN and the U.S. to try to keep this crossing open.
The ambassador's visit to spotlight the critical corridor she says Russia cannot be allowed to close.
What is your message when you go back to Russia?
You know, I think I have seen firsthand the importance of this border crossing. And you don't want on your shoulders the desperation of the people on the other side of the border.
Desperation for Syrians like Nadia, now a refugee in Turkey. Life is really tough, she said. A crisis that veteran UN aid administrator Mark Cutts says could get worse.
The war continues and people are still being displaced. A lot of people there living in desperate conditions.
The ambassador will now try to build international pressure on Russia. So will President Biden at his summit with Vladimir Putin.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.